morning, everyone. Sorry for the delay in getting this video out. I was pretty ill for a while there and then have been absolutely just crazy busy lately. So I apologize. I'm still new to this whole YouTube thing, so not always keen on picking up the camera and filming myself. But as you can see in the background, I've got the September-October lambs weaned. They're doing really good. Got the boys and the girls separated because they're trying to act like little horny teenagers. But yeah, they're really happy. They've been, probably almost 2 weeks since they've been weaned. Doing really good. I'm really happy with them. Some of these boys will likely get sold here in the next little bit. They'll be ready for the deep freeze. So that'll be nice. Few less mouths to feed with the cost to feed this year, or any year for that matter. But as you can tell, they really like their creep. I do a mixture of lamb grower, a little bit of corn, a little bit of alfalfa pellets, and normally I have barley in there, but I didn't have any in the barn this morning when I was mixing, so. And of course Maggie loves it. Hey, off. So I'll take you over to the other barn and show you the bottle lamb room, nanny, milk machine room, not really sure what we want to call it, but take you over there and show you that progress and an update on the bottle lambs because they are growing like little weeds, just like the ones outside that you've seen. It was extremely cold weather the last, oh gosh, I don't even know how long. We were minus 39 wind chills for 2 nights in a row, and it was miserable. It was terrible. The only saving grace is that it wasn't cloudy out the one day, so there was actually sun, so it was actually like really nice. Just to have that sun on your face, and you step out of the car or whatever you're working on out into the wind, and then it got cold again. But yeah, we were just trying to survive. That was awfully cold. These temperature swings are so terrible on these animals, especially when you got young lambs outside, like as you just seen. It's not easy on them. They handled it, went through a lot of bedding, trying to just keep them warm and dry. That's the best you can do for them. Keep the mums fed, keep the babies fed. A couple nights I fed them inside because the wind was so bad. But yeah, we were just trying to survive. That was about it. Yeah, let's go show you the barn over on the other side. So obviously I'm not finished yet, but all the sheeting is done. I'm going to put a trim piece along the top there, but all the sheeting is done. I've got the rubber mats in. Again, it's not completely finished. My gravel pile was very frozen, and because I should have been doing this in the spring or summer. So this corner is still a little low, plus I want to bring the whole thing up about an inch and a half to match that door threshold, and then also the door threshold going into my little bedroom in there. And then through here we have our little bottle lamb room. So as you can tell, they're growing like little weeds. This one's my buddy. They still have their heat lamps because the wind's still a little chilly. But what the plan is to put this rock wool insulation all the way up, vapor barrier it, and that'll help keep it warm, and then I'll also insulate this outside wall. So that'll be super nice. And then probably what will happen is this second sheet of plywood, this one right here, will get taken down so that when I do have sheep in the barn portion, that their body warmth can keep it warm in here as well. I cut a hole in this wall where my doorway is going to go when it was so cold to turn my overhead heater on to make sure that these lambs were warm because it was chilly in here. But yeah, they've got their nanny nipples right there. They're still working on getting trained on both sets of them. The problem with the pen on the other side is that they only learn to eat off of one set of nipples. So with 9 lambs, it turns into a fight, and then that's all they want to do is fight over the 2 nipples. And there ends up with milk everywhere. It's such a pain in the butt. So for future groups, what'll happen is this side will be the starter pen, and there's plugs up there for heat lamps, so I'll probably put 2 panels and then 1 panel over, and that'll be perfect for them for a little starter pen. And then after they graduate into this side for this set of nipples, then they'll learn that they can drink off of either one of them, and then eventually it'll be opened up once there's no more starter lambs so that they have both nipples to drink from. So that's the aim with this, but we'll see how it all works out. I gotta get it finished first. I gotta go run to town and pick up the rest of the insulation, and there was something else I had to pick up and I don't remember right now. But yeah, they're happy little lambs. And of course these ones are trying to chew on me. So again, a little run through. This one's mom, bad bag, triplet, triplet, mom, bad bag, triplet, or no, sorry, that was the twin that her mom had no milk, which that's her sister, his sister right there. Triplet, triplet, triplet. If you can see past little Pepper there. You sit down in here, it's kind of like taking your life in your own hands. They just jump all over you. Yeah, see what I mean? Hey, are you bad? So as far as the next couple weeks, month going forward, I will be prepping for group 3 lambing, which I believe there's only 27 or 29 in that group. I can't remember off the top of my head right now. So that'll start on Valentine's Day, actually. That is mine. So that starts on Valentine's Day, or somewhere around there. That'll be exciting to have more little twerps running around. And then we have one more group after that, which is the replacements, which there are 30 in that group. So more lambs to come. I've got to get the barn cleaned out because I still have all the manure in there from the last group. So I got to get that cleaned out and aired out, so that I can prep it with fresh straw. I moved the pregnant group up into the front so that I could put all of the lambs out and just shed space, and anyway, a whole other big story there. I moved them up front and they're doing quite well. I've got them on free choice bales, so they're getting the nutrition that they need. I don't want them to get too fat, so I'll be bringing them in the next little bit here. Hoping today that I can get the barn cleaned out, and I'm going to take air compressor and blow off all the spider webs and do a little bit of work in there before I bring them in. It's getting a little dirty in there for my liking, so, and it'll need a couple days to air out, which we are in the plus Celsius weather for the next week. I really should have chose a different place to do this. Hey guys. So that's the plan there. Also need to vaccinate them. They're actually a couple of days late for their vaccine, so hopefully I can get the barn cleaned out and get that done today. So they're busy sucking away on the other side. And the milk machine kicks on, but it's always heated in this side, so oh, it's so nice to get this done. Well, obviously not done, but I'm going to build a base for the bottom so I can get my water pails back, plus get the proper height for the nipples, because you want the nipples an inch above the milk line so that if they ever do pull a nipple off, that it doesn't, keep going and waste all that milk replacer. And then obviously get organized in here, but I left everything in the center still because I want to put the trim up and, get all these edges cleaned up. I'm going to trim around the doors too. So left it like that for now. Then get organized in here, get my dryer in, as I have a dryer plug over there now. Thanks to my wonderful electrician. If anyone is looking for an electrician around Calgary or anywhere in that vicinity, I will show his card here in a second. And he's a great person to deal with. So he put in plugs here, all the lighting there, and the plugs, each plug for the milk machine and the heater. And a couple lights in there and a couple plugs. The light for the shop light. Then even got a smoke detector. So really cool that he came and helped me out with all of that. And there's his card right there. I recommend for anything big or small, give him a shout. Just as I said, they only use one set of nipples. Looks like that younger one has trained herself to go to the other nipples now. She got sick of fighting with everyone else. It's good to see. Yeah, so as you can tell, I still got to clean this barn out. I think I mentioned that already. And get it ready for the lambs that are going to be coming out in February, mid-February. So if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel for that lambing diaries. And I hope everyone's having a wonderful 2025 so far. I know it can only go up for me from here. There's been a lot of positives, but being sick for 2.5 weeks of 2025 so far has not been fun. So looking forward to some healthier times and more lambs. Anyway, yeah, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Or if you think anyone will want to watch any of my content, I do have plans to do a wide Dorper sheep video, hopefully soon. And also a video on my do-it-yourself sheep mineral feeder. That's also in the plans in the next couple of days here. So anyway, yeah, if you look forward to that, subscribe, like, share, anything to help me out. I appreciate it. Anyway, bye. Thanks for watching.